everyone is seated and has fastened their seatbelts. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Matsuyama. At this time, we kindly ask you to turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we have arrived at the gate. Please ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in the upright position, and your seatbelts are fastened. For today's
All Nippon 1635, Hiroshima radar, turn right heading 285, vectors for the ILS runway 14 approach.
Right heading 285 for the ILS runway 14 approach. All Nippon 1635.
All Nippon 1635, contact Iwakuni approach radar on 128.0.
Contacting Iwakuni approach radar on 128.0, all Nippon 1635. Iwakuni approach radar, all Nippon 1635, good afternoon, descending through 9000 for 6000.
All Nippon 1635, Iwakuni approach radar identified. Good afternoon, Matsuyama NH1635.
QNH 3024, all Nippon 1635.
All Nippon 1635, descend altitude 3500, turn left heading 255.
Descending to 3500, turning left heading 255, all Nippon 1635.
All Nippon 1635, 9 miles from CF14, turn left heading 190. Descend altitude 2600 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 14 approach.
Left heading 190, descend altitude 2600 until established on the localizer. Cleared for ILS runway 14 approach. All Nippon 1635. 118.35. All Nippon 1635. Matsuyama Tower, all Nippon 1635 afternoon. Established on ILS approach for runway 14.
All Nippon 1635, Matsuyama Tower, roger, continue approach, runway 14.
$2,500.
All Nippon 1635, Matsuyama Tower, winds 110 at 5, runway 14, cleared to land.
Cleared to land runway 14. All Nippon 1635.
$2,000. $1,000. $500. $400. $100 above. $300.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide
100.
slow.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
discretion staying on this frequency. All Nippon 1635.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed at Matsuyama Airport. Did you know that Matsuyama is famous for its Dogo Onsen, one of Japan's oldest hot springs? It's a lovely place to relax and soak in history. Thank you for flying with All Nippon Airways. Please remain seated until we have reached our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Ryan, First Officer Nigel and the entire crew, we wish you a pleasant stay in Matsuyama. The local time here is 12:11
ベル
p.m.
ト着用サインが
If you
消
have
え
a
るまで
connection,
シートベル
please
トをお
note
締
the
めになっ
following
たままお待ち
flights.
ください。
Flight
この腕を開けた時に手荷物
ANA
が
250 to
滑り出る
Tokyo,
恐れがありますの
departing
で
at
お気をつけ
1:30
ください。
p.m. from Gate 5.
こ
Thank
の
you.
先、電波を発する電子機器もご使用になれますが、携帯電話での通話は周りのお客様のご迷惑になりますので、もうしばらくお控えください。皆様、ANA、ジェットエアウェイズ、スターアライアンスパートナーとの合同シェア便をご利用いただきましてありがとうございました。次のご搭乗をお待ちしております。Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Take care when opening the overhead compartment, as baggage may fall out. From now on, you can use electronic devices that emit radio waves. However, please refrain from talking on cell phones out of consideration for other passengers. Take your flight with ANA, Jet Airways, and our Star Alliance partner. We look forward to serving you again. For your safety, please remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Thank you. 皆様、まもなく到着いたします。ベルト着用サインが消えるまではお座りのままお支度ください。
and the entire crew, we would like to thank you for flying with All Nippon Airways Flight 1635. We hope you have a wonderful stay here in Matsuyama and a beautiful vacation. For those continuing